Andrew, thank you. Other news we're following tonight, a stand-up Marine and husband changed by war and drugs. This is how witness testimony today describes the killer of a Nassau County Sheriff's deputy. The defense is now in its second day of calling witnesses to the stand as Patrick McDowell faces the death penalty for the murder of Deputy Joshua Moyers in 2021. And several of those witnesses, McDowell's ex-wife and teenage son.
Our Renata De Gregorio is on your side in Nassau County. She's reporting in the courtroom all week. And Renata, tell us more about this testimony today.
Good evening. Well, we heard from McDowell's ex-wife, his teenage son, and fellow Marines. They all described a man whose word they took as gospel. The Marines talking about pretty traumatic scenarios. Prosecutors argue that loved ones of McDowell tried to get him help to face his drug addiction, but that he refused that help.
Are you okay?
Okay.
We can take a break if you need to.
The ex-wife of confessed killer Patrick McDowell glances to her ex-husband before taking a short break in her testimony. Shauna McDowell describes happier times when the young couple married and had a son years before McDowell would murder Nassau County Sheriff's Deputy Joshua Moyers.
I had a hard pregnancy. I was really sick, and he let me sleep while he drove, and he nudged me and woke me up, and he said, "Babe, wake up, wake up." And he's like, "I just need you to talk to me because I'm seeing things."
And were you worried about Patrick's mental health at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
She described McDowell as upset by the injured Iraqi children he saw and recounted a phone call with an explosion in the background. She says McDowell was changed when he came back. Prosecutors asked Shauna McDowell about one of her last conversations with her ex-husband when she encouraged him to turn himself in Georgia, where he faced charges, and to think of their son.
But he just persisted, and he said he was not going back to jail.
Yes, sir.
Multiple people McDowell knew in the Marines praised his character then.
Patrick was by far, far and above one of the best operators I ever met in the Marine Corps.
Praise during his military service, followed by this Marine's testimony, voice cracking about their two fellow Marines who took their own lives. And McDowell's 13-year-old son also testified, saying that his relationship with his father is important to him, that they speak multiple times a week. We have chosen not to air that because he is a child. Testimony is set to go into next week now. Renata De Gregorio, live in Nassau County, First Coast News on your side.